Hi, everybody. How are you? Um, I'm feeling inspired to talk about the cards, so I'm doing that. And what you see here is my 20th anniversary edition, a revised edition of Cards of Destiny, a birthday book and daily divination guide. It's still being tweaked. I actually wrote this 27 years ago and published it as an engagement calendar, and then 10 Speed Press saw it and wanted to publish it for me. Some of you have a copy of the original book, and it's been out of print for a while. I have the publishing rights, and my son talked me into doing a revised version. This cover's going to be tweaked a bit, but the book has my artwork instead of the old artwork, and it just got a little lighter appearance, and it's coming out first as paperback. But that's not why I wanted to do this. I just thought I'd stick this up here because, this is the Grand Life Spread, and for those of you that don't know, this is a natal chart for all of us. Our birthday card is in there. And so this is our natal chart, and from this natal chart, we have a life path, and each one of the cards in our life path determines something. This is a matrix of time. And, there's a lot of shifting going on the planet right now with the sun and the earth. The earth is definitely going through some physical changes. The sun is doing things, in extreme ways that maybe haven't been recorded before. And, and then there are the people. The people are really going nuts, and it's all happening at the same time, right? But this is a matrix of time, and it's still as accurate as it can be. And I know a lot of people take the cards and they add this and that and they change this and that. I've been working with this oracle for over 30 years. I've never changed a thing about it. I've only allowed it to reveal itself to me more and more and more, which it still does. And one of the things that inspired me to do this video today, which is a Five of Diamonds, Queen of Spades day, in the spirit spread, the Queen of Spades is my Phoenix card, my ultimate expression that I've come here to reclaim, and that's self-mastery. So the cards reveal everything to us. And, we move through this matrix, and depending on our consciousness in the moment, because as you know, as a human, we are, strongly and sometimes severely affected by what's going on and other things, and distracted, and oh my God, it's endless. The realms of the mind and what is possible mentally are endless, including our superpowers. Our greatest one and our closest one, and the one we most easily access, is our intuition. So we're in the midst of, chaos. And, they say that out of chaos comes order, which is true. We see that in science, and we see that in our own heads and our lives. Think about when you move. Oh my God. The last stuff that you move is the most chaotic. And then you go to the house or the apartment or the hut, wherever you're moving to, the car, and it's chaos. And then you create order. So, we're in chaos. The sun, the earth, and the people are in chaos right now. And out of that will come order. For us, this isn't at all what I was going to talk about. But I guess this is what I'm talking about. So the thing for each of us is to align with our highest possibilities and potentials so that in within we have order, because when we have order within, and I'm not talking about abiding by laws and going by other people's ideas of what order is. I'm talking about what's order for you? What is alignment for you? What is alignment for me? What is my highest ability or highest expression or highest form of order? This is the question. And it's moment by moment. Last night, I remember dreaming about just walking up to a bird. You know, birds are always, they always come to me. They always have. And I remember in my dream, I just walked up to a bird that was on the street and put my hand down and hopped on my hand and started talking to me. And the other part of my dream was I was having a really good cup of coffee. So I'm having an almost really good cup of coffee right now. So, you know, you think about your life. Think about because this is what I've been doing. You don't have to do it, but, you know, there's some reason I want to talk to you today. And it was really about the fact that when I had my birthday on April 8th, my King of Diamonds went into the Six of Clubs house, right down here. My natal place to live is the Venus card in the Mars sign, and I'm an Aries. You know, I have a ton of Pisces and some significant Scorpio, but it's like I'm sitting down here as the Saturn card in the Neptune line. I have been and I say in all my writing that the biggest challenge for this card is procrastination. Oh my God. I have been procrastinating like crazy. And it's like, wow, it's amazing. And so, and this is my second spirit card because I'm in Aries, Mercury, Venus, Mars. My planetary ruling card is the Two of Diamonds. This is my spirit card, and you know, this is one of the most intuitive cards in the deck. This is the Messenger. I always talk, especially these two sixes, and they're hanging out, buddy boos, you know, the two black sixes right here. These sixes call us inward. Look at the shape of the six. It goes like this. Come on in. Come on all the way into the center of your being and be there. So sometimes procrastination can be it can be, you know, what's the word I'm trying to find here? Oh my God, interpreted. I found it. Sometimes it can be interpreted as laziness. It's not. It's a call from our soul. Our soul's like, come back in here. What are you doing? Come be with me. Let me remember you. Literally. Let me remember you. So this morning, you know, every morning I take my dog, my cat, and now my bird, Pepe. We all go for a walk in the morning. He's on my shoulder, Pepe, and the cat's just coming along, and Coco, you know, I'm sure, I'm sure my neighbors think I'm, you know, this crazy woman, but perhaps they're not far off. Um, when I was walking this morning, I was thinking about this because I was thinking I need to make more videos just talking about the cards. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be about the day. This is a day when things can change, and we need to align with that part of ourself that is wise and powerful. You know, it's like the reason I've been working with this system all these years, decades, over 30, not besides the fact that it's my destiny, there's no way around that, is because I am, you know, it's an amazing tool. It's an amazing teacher. It's an amazing system to understand. I mean, down to the day, understand for yourself personally how, you know, what are the influences that are at work? Because we're always feeling different. We're changing. If we're not changing, if we don't have different, you know, perspectives, and we're just going along the same every single day, we need to check on that. There may be something missing. I'm not saying it's good or bad, you know, because I don't subscribe to that. Just like I don't subscribe to political parties or big governments. Oh my God, all of them. Since they shot Kennedy, that was it for me. And, you know, I was a kid, but some part of me knew something's not right. So, this system, this oracle is utterly amazing. And I realized, you know, at first I was wondering, why why am I, you know, I'm working on the book and then I get up and go do something. And then I'm working on the book and then I get up and go do something. It's like really short attention spans. And then I realized, dude, you are sitting in the Six of Clubs house. Just don't go do something. Sit down and meditate, you know. Pay attention to the highest possibility. I could just go, oh, well, you know, like a long time ago, like probably, I don't know, 25 years ago, somebody came to me for a reading, a gay man. And he ended up being my business partner. But anyway, he came to me for a session and he was in a relationship. And he was going on and on about his partner. His partner would not get off the couch. And he was in therapy and it wasn't helping. And I said, well, what's his birthday? And I looked at his card. He had all 4 sixes. Sixes have this effect on us. That energy is about balance, creating balance, bringing balance, harmony, making adjustments. Adjustments always begin within, right? And I said, you're wasting your money on therapy. He's got all this 6 energy. He needs to just go deeper, merge with the couch, and on his way, merge with his own soul, you know, and stop going to therapy. It has nothing to do with therapy. And this is the thing about this oracle. It doesn't matter what's going on with us. We can find what that is in the cards, and then we know the secret. Because each card has an exalted expression of self. Each card has a magic wand. Each card has a mystical potion. And when we understand what that is, we are liberated. This is real liberation. You know, it's going down right now all over the world. People are protesting. If you haven't watched the movie A Bug's Life, watch it. It'll tell you everything. I saw that movie years ago and I thought, finally, you know, some little ant got out there with a loud enough voice and everybody's following. It's like, this is a crucial time, and we have the possibility of experiencing a greater potential of who we are than ever before. Why do you think everything's shaking and blowing up and shooting things at the planet? And it's like all the alarms are going off. And we're fighting about, political crap. It's like, now pay attention. The hood is wild right now. It's wild. People are seeing things they've never seen before, and you can't tell what's real and what's not if you're on the media half the time. I mean, the social. And then there's the media. Half of them are lying, half of them are telling truth, half of them don't even know what they're doing. So it's chaos, and it's beautiful. When we can find the beauty in the chaos, when we can find the clarity in the chaos, when we can be that point of being where we're really present, it's just about being present. It's about being fully present. When we're there, wherever we are magnetizing energy. When we are consciously present, we are magnetizing energy. And the more we do that, the more powerful we are in our presence and our ability to influence the frequencies, influence the energies. I was going to say manipulate, but that word has negative connotations. Influence. Not what beauty products to use or what bag to buy. Influence the energy, because we're aligned with the real intelligence of what exists. I have things happen all the time in my readings. Like, I remember one time I said to my client, Amy, I said, your mom is telling me that you need to go. I don't know if I put this in my book. I don't think I did. Your mom's telling me to go to the safe deposit box and get her bracelet out, and you need to wear that bracelet. And she said, there is no bracelet in the safe deposit box. And I said, yeah, there is. According to your mother, she's showing it to me in the safe deposit box. If you're holding the box with the front toward you and you open the box, it's right up against the right side of the box in the middle, on the, halfway up. She said, I've been in that safe deposit box a million times. There's no bracelet. I said, I'm just telling you what I'm being shown. 3 hours later, she called me back. How do you do that? There was a bracelet in there. I said, I don't know. And people ask me that all the time, but then I realized how I did it, how I've been doing it my whole life. There's a network of intelligence. There is a network. It doesn't mean that we're in a computer system. It's greater than that. It's greater than that. I know they're manipulating everything with all these frequencies and the harps and the, oh my God, all the stuff they have, but we do not have to be affected by that. When we connect to the intelligence that actually creates and sustains life, we're in. We're in. and we're going to come out, and then we're going to go back in. You know? There's a lot of support for this now. A lot of people, and a lot of younger people. Oh my God, it's amazing. We have to align with the highest frequencies that exist. So all this chaos can destroy its own self. I'm not talking about the sun and the planet. That's going to happen in its own time. But the chaos in the world, we live in the etheric body of the planet. Holy crap, no wonder it's blowing up its volcanoes and crashing in its land and shaking and rattling and the bottom's dropping out of the ocean. It's like we live in the etheric body of the earth. The higher frequency we resonate with, the greater it will be, the more powerful it will be. And the chaos will self-destruct. People, I have no idea where this is coming from, but it's coming through really clear. Well, I do know where it's coming from. So, that's our opportunity. I love the peaceful protests. LA is my hometown. And I also see, and even now, the government, the sheriff there, or the chief of police, said, what's going on? They're paid people to create destruction. And there are ads on Craigslist for people. Yeah, it's wild what's going on. But anyway, let's not go there. Let's stay with our higher possibility, because this is our opportunity right now. And this morning I was thinking, where was I living when I had the strongest resonance with the intelligence of life, with the harmony, being in harmony with nature? Because being in harmony with nature is a huge key. Being in harmony with the earth, grounding, connecting with the earth. When I was in my 20s, I just used to go sit on the beach, and I put my hands and feet on the sand, and I would just connect with the earth and the ocean. We need to give them both a lot of love and attention, our presence. Okay, I guess I'm finished. I'll let you know when this book is released. And I'm also putting my card deck. This is what I've been working on lately, that I get up and I sit down. I'm putting my Mystic Oracle card deck in a little pocketbook for, so you can just carry it around, open it up, and there's a little message. Anyway, I love you guys. I really love you. And follow your heart. Just follow your wonderful, beautiful heart, and love yourself. Give yourself hugs. Love yourself. No matter what, just love yourself. Okay? And I'll see you later. Big hugs. Bye.